Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. And so I've got a, still finding my voice yet. I've got a divine masculine energy coming through with messages here. I got a few notes and I was told which deck to use. Um, I'm just going to get in. I was picking up on a lot of anger and frustration that wasn't mine. And what I got through this morning was this particular group or particular divine masculine is challenged with not sending his energy to the divine feminine to transmute it for him. Um, and the message to the divine masculine from the divine was, or was it divine? Or yeah, or yes or no. I don't know if it was this divine masculine's higher self coming through, kind of like giving him a slap in the face, kind of like wake him up, or what it was. But it was, this is the end of the divine masculine riding the shirt tails of their divine feminine. It is the time, divine masculine. It is time, divine masculine faced the emotions, their psychic abilities, and the choices they've taken on instead of energetically taking comfort from the divine feminine's love. So actually, yeah, I would probably, maybe that would be from the divine feminine saying, okay, this is it. Not in an angry way, but just saying it's it's overdue. Whoever this is for, this is an overdue. Um, divine feminine pulling her energy back so the divine masculine can do the journey for himself. Now, I'm not sure if what's going to come out here in the cards is going to reflect that message, or if that was just a particular message for someone. So if you are feeling, if you have been experiencing, and it's kind of hard to tell because we're just coming off of the solar eclipse energy, which was freaking intense, guys. I'm sure I don't have to tell you. But if you are experiencing a huge increase in physical pain, um, mental angst is the best word I can use here, and you can't find where in your own personal life that this could be stemming from. If you don't feel like you've got old patterns and things that are coming up for you to heal yourself, this quite possibly could be the divine masculine energy trying to grip onto your energy, divine feminine, um, because they're just so used to, oh, she'll always be there or he'll always be there. Again, if you watch my channel, gender doesn't matter here. When I'm specifically speaking about gender, I will say I'm specifically speaking male, female, whatever. I feel this is a divine masculine who is leveling up quite quickly, and everything that they have been ignoring, everything they have been resisting for quite some time, like their own feminine side of themselves, is, I feel that they're just really trying to hold on to the way things have been for them. And the divine feminine energy is trying to detach, and so she can, number one, do her own, have her own journey, and allow the divine masculine to do their own journey, because there is a time in the twin flame journey where, yes, the divine feminine assists the divine masculine, and there's a fine line there. It's kind of like we assist them to teach them how to do do it themselves, and that they are capable of doing it themselves when the time is right, when their divine feminine is coming online. So October of 2022, yes, is when the divine feminine energy within the divine masculine, the, the feminine energy within the divine masculine collective was waking up. So they were waking up to their gifts, waking up to transmuting for themselves, learning their way, learning what their divine feminine has been doing for them for centuries, lifetimes. So I'm not sure where this divine masculine lays in all of that, or if it's the same energy that I was picking up back then, and right now it's a I'm hearing the term or the phrase ride or die. What does that mean? I feel that this divine masculine energy I'm picking up on is, I actually feel like they're at that surrender stage, but there's aspect of the ego that's yet to be addressed, that's gripping on to, okay, I get it now. So when the divine feminine detaches from the journey and surrenders to the journey, there is this element of, number one, can I do it on my own? Learning to trust that, trust themselves, or the feminine and the masculine within themselves. And then there's also an aspect of, will my divine counterpart meet me on the other side or in the middle of this? I feel like this is where this divine masculine energy is like, it's like the final countdown, the final moments, where do you understand what I'm saying? It's just really difficult for me to express here. Let's just tap in. Let's see what wants to come up for the divine masculine energy. We'll also use this same deck, which is the Healing Waters deck, for the advice for the divine feminine. So but first, let's take a look at, being asked to light some sage here. Palo Santo. All right. So let's take a look at the divine masculine and see where they're at. Oh, I love the smell of this. A little for me, a little for you, a little for the divine masculines, divine feminines, everywhere. Love that. Wish we had smell-o-vision. All right, divine mother, divine father, Holy Spirit, highest self, divine masculine, what do you wish to share with us right now? What the flock is going on? I'm all in my feels, he's saying. I am all in my feels. Isle of Avalon. So I did a reading with these cards yesterday, and this card came up: healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. They are certainly tapping into their feminine and their masculine energy as one whole entity, trying to wrap their brain around that. And you can't do that, divine masculines. I know I'm talking low. I'm back to that. I have neighbors downstairs now, and I don't know what they can hear, what they can't hear. I know I shouldn't care about that, but there's an element of me, especially when I talk about the twin collective. It's sacred to me. Um, I don't know where that's coming from, but they're healing. They're tapping into their feminine side, their emotions. Yeah, they're all in their feels. They've had they have been going through a transformation. It's been a slow trickling process, but right now it's like they're standing under the waterfall and they're gasping. They're gasping, some of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. I'm being drawn to the word balance here, trying to balance these energies, trying to balance in where they used to rely on their feminine's, divine feminine's energy. They used to tug on her energy to help them through that, just tapping into the love that, she is, within him, that just, relying on that to hold him up and to help him swim, keep his head above water, the water carrier. What really matters, reflect and reprioritize. If you hear anything in the background, I got little shit playing in the tunnel. On this shit. Very seldom you're out here. Not this early in the morning. I want to tap into that a little more. Let's read out of the book. Selkie, this came up yesterday multiple times. So come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. Yeah, this is what the divine masculines are. That's where they're leading. They're going. They're sitting in this beautiful transformation. They're sitting in a lot of emotion. This solar eclipse brought up so much for them. And I do want to take a look at, all right, tapping into Mercury's retrograde energy right now with the reflect and reprioritize. Definitely weeding out what matters and what doesn't, what supports them and what doesn't. So they can fully embrace their wholeness here. Let's just take a look at this. It's funny. I opened up the book and I opened up to the waterfall, which I just mentioned. And I'm looking for the water carrier. Okay, the soul inquiry here says, what are you worrying about or doing that's a waste of time, energy, and resources? What are you being called to focus on instead? What they're being called to focus on instead is their own energy, balancing that out for themselves, their masculine and feminine, healing themselves, getting them, transmuting their own lower energies themselves. This is also about discovering who and what situations are draining their energy. I feel like this eclipse is really slapped them in the face, like that waterfall energy just, they're inundated with so much right now. Let's take a look at the tarot. They will be stepping forward, perhaps coming through with some communication here. They're learning also how to walk this 3D experience in wholeness as the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy that's within them. Walking in their divinity is what this is. In divine feminine, you know what that's like. That can bring up a lot of fears. That it could bring up some distorted, the old distortions of the ego, where it's like, okay, if I walk my path solely, does that mean I leave my masculine behind? No, it doesn't, because if this is a true twin connection, they are you, just in another form. And so, because you've done this, now it's the divine masculine's time to do it. I am being reminded, thank you, how the divine masculine has stepped back in the past to allow the space for the divine feminine to heal, but it also gives them the time to go through what they need to go through to finish out soul contracts, to clear karmic debt, to do their own healing. This is just another part of this cycle. Not ready, they said. Okay. Let's just do a quick little modified culture cross, please, Spirit. Divine masculine's energy, where are they? Yeah, sun. New beginnings, happiness, joy. Saw the divine feminine kind of try to flip out there. What is the situation that I'm picking up on, please? Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm going to pick it up like this. I'm not going to take all of these, but I'm going to show you where she is. She's there. He can't get away from it. I'm hearing he can't get away from the divine feminine energy. Perhaps that's why, if you're the divine feminine and you're feeling that tug, I feel like he's trying to discern between pulling on your energy and finding it within himself instead. This energy is Four of Cups. Yeah, opportunities I've missed. I feel like this opportunity that this divine masculine is going through right now, this is kind of like, this is a ride or die moment. You have to go through this. They've put it off before, facing their psychic abilities, embracing them, admitting to themselves that they have that, within them. I know a lot of masculines that say, "Oh, I'm not psychic," or "I'm not." No. They kind of just poo-poo it, and well, I feel like this divine masculine has the universe whispering in their ear. Number one, saying, "Okay, it's time." Also, it's got the shadow aspect, and possibly other people in their lives whispering in their ear, going, "You're fucking crazy. You're crazy." And yet she's looking longingly at these cups, going, I just want to fill these cups. But these people, this energy is in my way. I feel for the divine masculine energy I'm picking up on is they're doing their best to shine, and outer energies or old egoic distortions are trying their damnedest to put out that light. What is the opportunity here? Yep. Ace of Wands. Whole new beginning. Getting passionate about it. Whole new start. Inspiration. This is an opportunity for the divine masculine to pull up his big girl panties. I'm just the messenger. Pull up his big girl panties and do this thing. And that's embracing their wholeness, their divinity. Recent past energy. Tell me about the eclipse, solar eclipse energy for this divine masculine that I'm picking up on, please. A group of What was that energy like for the divine masculine? Solar eclipse and Aries. Thank you. Page of Wands. It lit a fire under their ass. It just like it. Mm, can't even slow down here. It lit a fire under their ass, and it's like now it's like so much is being poured in, so many downloads, so many emotions coming up, so many, so many, so many, so much, so much, so much, like that waterfall energy, and they're doing their best to shine. They're doing the best to see how fast that's coming through, to just stand firm, to stand their ground, to find their equilibrium in all of this. They're also saying with this sweet water, it's the sensuality and romance. They're also saying that they're learning the the difference between the old view of what intimacy was for them and realizing that it's not all about sex. It's not all about the physical activity. I feel like they're really getting a crash course, even though they've been being taught over these years, getting the downloads, getting the upgrades. This is like I keep hearing ride or die. I'm hoping that applies. I'm trying to really grasp what that means. I'm going to look it up for myself afterwards, but I just keep hearing ride or die. This is the time. Shit or get off the pot would be another way to put that, I guess. What the hell am I channeling? Just saw the death and the justice card. So what kind of energies are running beneath the surface of this water here? Well, that was fast. High Priestess, Divine Feminine, at her highest. Knowing. There is a knowing within this Divine Masculine energy, which is his or her own divine or feminine energy. That's the psychic ability. That's the intuition. That's the gut feeling. There's a knowing. What do we know? Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Death. That there is a transformation going on here. Yes, we are aware of that. Divine feminine. You can feel that in your own energy field. For your own connection. You can feel it in your own body. You can feel it in your own experience. What you're going through. Definitely a transformation, a death of the old, a birth of the new, with the sun there, with the Ace of Wands, birth of a new, Sweet Waters, fertility, birth of a new. That's the Empress energy. So that's, the third nod to the Divine Feminine. Fourth, if you count the High Priestess and the times that Empress came out here. Energy that we're moving into, please, for this Divine Masculine. What's coming in, please? That's a lot. So they are inundated with this energy. Can you please narrow that down? Thank you. Six of Wands. For some, they're facing remnants of ego, which is fine. We've all got ego, but clearing up the distortions. But they're going to be successful. There's going to be recognition of their true selves. I'm hearing recognition of their true selves, which also allows them to recognize the truth of their divine feminine, their outer divine feminine. Victory. Spirit's advice. Oh, well, that's a lot. Well, I'm going to show you these. Well, I'm going to take all of these. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Spirit's advice is just keep moving. Because it's going to take, it's taken some time. You want it to take time. You don't want to rush into anything. learning to ground themselves for the divine. So the advice for the divine masculine is learning to ground themselves, keep the focus on the end goal of union with their divine feminine. Advice for the divine feminine with the tarot here, as I'm going to read this, is again, hold that vision of union and just embrace what's coming in for you. You do have prosperity and abundance coming in a plethora of ways, they're saying, and just keep doing your due diligence. I don't like that term for some reason, but just keep moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Always, 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 Spirit is saying. Slow and steady wins the race. We do have the judgment on the bottom, which is a second chance, a resurrection, a crossroads, things about to step into a higher timeline. Outcome, please. Oh, we're going to get more on that. Eight of Swords. Clearing the cobwebs. Clearing the cobwebs, I'm hearing. Getting out of the brain. Enough. You know, I think that I feel the divine masculine is finally realizing you can't think yourself through this twin flame connection. You have to feel it. You have to look at it. You have to embrace it. You can't think yourself through it. It doesn't make sense if you do. Let's get a little bit more for the outcome, please. Why is the Eight of Swords here for the outcome? I just drew a blank. I'm looking at the cards and I just drew a blank. Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords. What's this one sticking out? Four of Pentacles. This divine masculine's, number one, appreciating, coming through saying appreciating what the divine feminine has done for them, because it's been difficult for them to do it themselves, because they've relied on her for so much energetically. Whether you're with your divine masculine or not. Clearing the cobwebs, seeing clearly where they've been pulling on your energy, which wasn't fair to you, divine feminine, wasn't fair to them. They're seeing now where they didn't take responsibility for their own, for what they were doing in this connection. Always putting you on the back burner, but when they needed your energy, they pulled on it. Very interesting message coming through with those cards. Anything else you want to say, divine masculine, with the tarot to the divine feminine? Oh, all right then. Hangman. I heard I've been confused, but now I am awakened, and you are the Holy Grail is what I'm hearing. Just listening. I'll be back in a minute. This connection has turned me upside down. This connection has turned me on my head. It has shifted everything that I ever thought, everything I ever believed in. It has opened my eyes. It has opened my heart. This divine masculine is coming through, admitting to being scared of that, feeling like this love that is something bigger than they've ever imagined and ever felt before was a trap. And they are realizing now that it's not a trap. It's not a trap. We weren't trying to trap them. We were just trying to do our mission. They're beginning to understand that. Okay, so this keeps coming up. So for some of them, I'm going to take this. For some of them, they have been in a they know they've got to put an end to another situation. Perhaps they're married, rebuilding. You know, they were trapped or are trapped in quotations. Now they're putting that in another connection that has drained them financially. It has been solely for the finances. It's like their role became that. Wow, this feels familiar. But they're taking a chance on themselves, which means they're taking a chance on you, Divine Feminine, and they're starting a new journey, whole new timeline, whole new trajectory. Advice from the Oracle, please, for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. What kind of advice would you wish to impart on the Divine Feminine, please? Making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. Number one, keep going. Number two, they want you to know that you probably feel it already, the energy at your back. She's walking toward the portal. She certainly can feel this energy at her back. You've been feeling something coming. And it is Lady of the Lake, new beginning. Something's about to happen. Holy shit, you can't make this up. I said, look at the bottom. I looked at the bottom. Oh my gosh. So planetary wave, soul mission. Trust the inner call, soul team. They're saying to the Divine Feminine that they are embracing, they are coming. I love this with the Excalibur there. I'm having trouble with my words, finding simple words. Sword, that's the word I wanted to use. So their advice to you is just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because you are rising above the swell. You have embraced your inner calling, which inspires them. It inspires them. So instead of pulling on your energy, they are saying that we are going to use the inspiration, the path that you have laid for us, and embracing their soul mission. They may not fully, in the outer realm, remember, I'm only channeling the higher aspect of this Divine Masculine, not the physical aspect of this Divine Masculine. So physically they may not grasp that whole concept of mission. They may. I'm not going to underestimate anybody here, because I've seen so many miracles in my life. And that would be a miracle for a masculine who has been very 3D and in the ego and about, just doing what a man should be doing. It is, it's huge when they finally realize that there's just so much more to themselves. They just want you to shine, Divine Feminine. Just continue to shine, and they will do the same. They will raise their vibration. They are raising their vibration. They can't not go through into this new timeline without doing that, and they've recognized that. They've been, again, what it said was, I've got a stiff neck, so I can't turn my head, I gotta turn my whole body. The end of the Divine Masculine riding the shirt tails of their Divine Feminine Divine Feminine advice from me, Mary Jo, now is to just continue to, when you wake up in the morning, clear your energy. A quick little 10-minute, 5-minute energy clear. Use some sage, whatever you've got to do, sage water, sage your auric field. Do it again at night. If you've got to do it throughout the day, do it throughout the day. Just keep your energy high, clear, because they are going to pull on your energy, whether they're intending to or not. Wearing smoky quartz, that sends back the energy to the source, so they can deal with it on their own in a loving way. It protects you, it clears your energy, because we're not meant to be in the fray of what's coming up for them. Tap into your body if you have to. Do some EFT, tapping into pain points, tapping my neck as I say that, because my whole upper body is stiff, which, my Divine Masculine would do this, would lose his neck with stress. So it's releasing that stress in your own physical body. You know what? I mean, I don't feel that we can ever get away from assisting the Divine Masculine in the outer realm, because we are energetically one. So, but the intention is not to assist them. It's to assist ourselves, to keep our energy clear. Yes, it will filter, but the intention that I'm doing it to help them, that's not the intention you want to set. The intention is to assist yourself, to heal yourself, to soothe yourself, to comfort yourself. However they receive it, it's not up to you. It's up to them. And this Divine Masculine right now is inundated with what's been coming up since this eclipse cycle that we've been through. The 25th of March started the ball rolling, and now with the solar eclipse on April 8th that we just came out of 6 days ago, it's kind of put it right in their face. Again, I'm seeing seeing a Divine Masculine standing under a waterfall where it should be refreshing and joyful and peaceful and, connecting with the divine and in Mother Earth. Instead, what it is, it's not quite there yet. Instead, what he's like taking in gulps of water instead of allowing it to just flow over him. He's inundated with the rush, because union is feeling like a rush of energy. And soul-wise, there's a quickening. Well, we've seen it here. There's a momentum that's building for this new beginning, for unions to come aboard. Okay, come aboard. What do we? We're oh my gosh, boarding a train, boarding a plane. For some of you, your divine counterpart is boarding a train or plane or boat to come to you, if they're on the other side of the world, or if they've been on vacation running from all of this and they've discovered they can't run from this finds them no matter what. But in order to get on board of this new timeline, everything that they've been repressing, shoving down, pushing away, blocking themselves from, is like right here. It's all right in their face right now. And the only thing we can do is love. Just love them. Just love them. That's been coming up for the last month or two. Just love them. But not with the intention to assist them. Still keep the detachment. Still keep the surrender to the journey. When by tapping into your body, when it's their energy and not yours. Clear it. I just clear it. Ground yourself. You know what to do, Divine Feminine. I have not got to tell you that. So I do apologize for for me telling you that, but the divine masculine definitely has that message of, just keep doing you, and they'll find you. They'll find you here. Yeah, they're feminine. They'll embrace you here. They'll come into union here, which is what it's all about, first and foremost. And then the outer occurs when it's divine time, when the alignment happens. But right now, this divine masculine is quantum leaping as you have divine feminine. We just kind of know how to navigate the waters a little easier. Not saying it's unicorns and sprinkles the whole way for us either, but we've got the tools, we've gained the lessons, and we know how to traverse these waters. And we have energetically sent that knowledge, through the downloads that come through us. It automatically goes through the core to them, and they're receiving the same thing. This divine masculine is waking up to those downloads. At least he's doing his damn best here. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Well, yeah. So I knew I had a divine masculine energy reading coming in. I don't know if there'll be more coming up for the week, but was not expecting this. So thank you to my divine masculine for assisting with this message, and to all the divine masculines out there who have assisted with this message. I send you love. Send you love. Thank you for being here. From my heart to yours, I love you. See you next time.